If you head a few miles north on 295 from our nation's capital, you'll find FedEx Field, the NFL's largest stadium, and its team has some of its most loyal fans.
Stuckey fumble. We're going to have a scramble. Lewis picks it up. The Giants take away possession.
Great effort to get the ball for that turnover. I tell you what, I've been on the bottom of a few piles like that, and it's not very often a skinny little receiver can beat a linebacker like that for the football.
Here's the give. Greenway was there to bring him down. That's a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. They go with the run. Tackle was made by Michael Griffin. Jacobs gains 7 yards on that play. Dumps it out left.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Trying to take the lead by a field goal.
It's good. Here's your sprint drive summary.
Jay Feely puts his team on the board first. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins will set up shop at the 20-yard line. Give to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Sean Merriman was there to bring him down. They hand it off. Tackle was made by Paul Posluszny.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Throws it. Comes down with it.
Posluszny was there to bring him down.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Throws it short. He's knocked out at the 38.
That was a rocket throw right there. And I tell you, you always hear about just how strong this guy's arm is. And boy, there it was on display.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 36.
Timmons makes the tackle.
Passes to his left. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. Rolls right. He's running out of time. It's incomplete. Stuckey was his intended target. Fourth down. The Redskins lining up to punt. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. Not a good bounce on this one. The Giants come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time. Jacobs on the handoff. The stop was made by Duncan. About 4 yards on that play. That brings up second down. Short throw to the left. Tackle was made by Kirk Morrison.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
That's 4 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. They'll keep it on the ground again. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Jacobs gains about 4 yards on the play. They're going to pitch it. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Bullocks is there on the tackle.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
And they'll down it at the 10-yard line. They were moving the ball on their last drive, but the defense held strong and forced the punt. Thompson hands it off. Timmons makes the tackle. Bryant gains 8 yards on that play. Here's the give. They tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he uses athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
He gets knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line by Edwards.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
It's the tailback. He fights forward to about the 23 before he's gang tackled. The counter. The stop was made by Hole.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Passes is there for the catch.
The Redskins are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Passes it out. He makes another catch.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Gets the pass out. Thompson and company have been marching it down the field with ease on this drive. They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
False start. Offense. Repeat, first down.
So the penalty will put them back in a 1st and 15 situation. There for the catch. Tackle was made by Bradley. Looks like a gain of 3 on the pass. They hand it off. He gets out to about the 12-yard line before he's hit and dropped. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of 1, the score is 3-0 Giants. This is the 11th play of this drive. Setting up a screen, the tailback has it. Well behind the line, looks like a loss of 6.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
So the score now, the Redskins 3, the New York Giants 3. Brought down at the 26-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 26-yard line. He rolls out to the right. Dumps it out left.
On the reception and dumped right away. Small gain.
The Giants aren't looking all that sharp at all right now in the passing game. And I know it's still early, but they have to be getting a little frustrated with their inability to attack this defense.
They go to the run. He fights forward to about the 30. Brown is there on the tackle.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Short throw to the right. It's broken up. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 49.
The Redskins' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3.
Here's the halfback. The stop was made by Sean Merriman. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 49. He throws right. Breaks another. Timmons was there on the tackle.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Here's the pass. Pass falls incomplete.
And the defense came after him with the blitz, and you see the net result of that. You don't always get a sack, but sometimes if you can just rush the quarterback, it is a positive net result for the defense.
They get 6 there. That'll bring up third down. Dumps it out right. Hillis with his third reception. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He missed it. They'll take over at the 38. First and 10. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Jacobs gets about 4 yards on the play. Duncan gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 40. He's under a heavy rush.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Washington looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this point. It'll go out at the 38. They'll start this drive at the 38. They hand it off. Cuts back, and he's dropped.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Again with the carry.
And defensive linemen aren't the big fat guys that they used to be. These guys are athletes. They can move, and if you don't fool them on the delay, they're going to be standing right there in the face of the running back.
Throws it short, and the pass falls incomplete.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. passes to his left. Tackle was made by Greenway.
Yeah, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Jacobs on the handoff. Jacobs picked up the first down after the gain of 4. Huge pressure by the defense. The stop was made by Kirk Morrison.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
The pass is away. Leaping catch.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Yeah, it's on.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 39 before he's wrestled to the ground. Second and 7 coming up here. 2 minutes left in the half. Throws it short. Defender gets his hand on it. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. Throws it out. Brings it in. To the 10. Touchdown, Giants. The Giants get into the end zone first.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
And he gets brought down hard. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. He lays it out there. Nix makes his 50th catch of the year. The big gain through the air sets the offense up with another 1st and 10. Flips it out short. Tackle was made by Timmons. Pass completed for a gain of 8. Here's the throw. They'll take him down, but not before he gives the Redskins a 1st and goal. To the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Jeff Reed adds the extra point, and we're all tied up. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. And he's drilled. What a hit. The Giants got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. Passes it. Makes the catch. Michael Jenkins brings in his 50th catch of the season. The offense calls a timeout. Gets the ball away. New York takes a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. Dumps it out left. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Passes the ball. Richardson picks it off.
And And you can really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
Just gets that one away. Makes the catch, and he is dropped. Hakeem Nicks
Is able to make his 4th reception. Gets the pass away.
The Redskins are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
The offense calls a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining.
Got to him just as he released it.
Webb gets the pick.
And a huge mid-air collision.
And that throw will cost them possession.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say we don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
The stop was made by Michael Griffin.
Brandon Jacobs with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
Steps up in the pocket. And he caught it. Kirk Morrison
Was there on the tackle.
Edwards with his 3rd reception. Short throw to the right.
The stop was made by Michael Griffin. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Thanks, Tom. We hope you guys have been enjoying the action. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game. Here's a look at the first half stats. There was a big discrepancy in the number of plays run by each team in the first half, and the edge was held by Washington. Hakeem Nicks has over 75 yards receiving. It's neck and neck on the scoreboard.
Welcome back to FedEx Field. He makes it to the 23-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Gathers was there on the tackle. Here's the halfback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Jacobs gains about 5 yards on the run.
There for the reception.
This is close. They'll bring out the chains. The referee signals to the sideline. They're that close.
It's 4th down. The Giants are lining up to punt it away. Stuckey fields it at the 26. He's tackled at the 30. They'll start at the 30.
They give it to the tailback. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
That one goes for negative yardage. Looks like they might have lost 5 on the play.
Well, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Webb knocks it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He's still going. They were forced to punt on their last drive. He throws right. The stop was made by Kirk Morrison. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today. No penalties called in this one. No sightings of the referees. This is my kind of a football game.
They'll give it off here. Tackle was made by Chad Greenway. Jacobs gets 3 yards on the play. Pass is caught, but he's out of bounds.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
And they'll down it at the 7. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. He needs to make a decision.
Tremendous effort and good teamwork by the Giants.
Gets the pass away. Sean Merriman was there on the tackle. Manningham with his 3rd reception. Throws it. Pass is complete. Crumpler with his 4th catch of the game. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 26. He gets popped as he throws.
They brought the blitz that time. Didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Thompson will hand it off, and he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Paul Posluszny was there to bring him down. Gets the pass off, and it's completed. Hits the defender. Hakeem Nicks increases his receiving yardage total for the game to 100. Clearly, he came into this one ready to show his stuff. Excellent game through the air will set them up with 1st and 10 once again. He rolls right. Thompson will be sacked.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy. The Redskins are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Throws it. He makes another reception on the drive. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Here's the halfback. This is close. They'll bring out the chains.
You know they want to win this. But we need to stand right here, man. It was up 3 yards right there.
They're just inches short. And this is the 11th play of the current drive.
One play at a time. Here we go.
He's there for the catch. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement.
Make a move and let's go. Keep grinding. Keep grinding.
He did get enough for the first.
Just keeping the drive alive there. Not a ton of yards, but they're moving in the right direction.
They're sticking it out.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Another play that goes for nothing. That's been what we've seen to this point when they hand him the football.
We're going to take it back and pop on for you. Let's go.
He throws left. Touchdown, Redskins.
Well, we're certainly not at the end of this game, but we're at a very significant part of it, and that was a big touchdown right there to put them up 6.
Jeff Reed tacks it on to make it a 7-point game. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He'll down it in the end zone. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They hand off on a counter. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Jacobs gets about 4 yards on the play. Passes. Samuel intercepts it. The stop was made by Braylon Edwards.
No way we're
One time
going
I
down.
think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Passes it out. Tipped it away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Comes down with it. Timmons is there on the tackle. That's a 7-yard gain.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Gets the pass out. Buzz Leslie has it. And that will make his second of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
Jacobs comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Second down and 8. They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 26. Jacobs gains about a yard on the play. Here's the pass. Batted away. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Takes it back to around the 40. The Redskins turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. And so with 3 in the books, we're locked in a tight one. Our score, the Redskins 17, the Giants 10. Dumps it out right. The stop was made by Timmons. The pass play gives them a gain of 6. It's the tailback. Holmes tackles him for a loss at the 44-yard line. pass is away. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
It's down at the 11. That was the last thing they needed to happen.
What a tough break. They're down, trying to make a comeback, and now they're going to have to go almost the entire length of the field for a score. I tell you, it's just been one of those days for them. I don't know, maybe they can get their offense together and turn this thing completely around.
Tackle was made by Harris. This play call really didn't make much sense.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is not a very good idea.
And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. Throws it out. It's tipped. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
He drops it. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? The Redskins were able to win the football. They keep possession. The Redskins will start this drive at the 38. Bryant takes it up the middle. He doesn't get back to the line. Yet another run that goes nowhere, and that's been the theme for him today. They go with the run. Still on his feet. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. Timmons was there to bring him down.
Let's get some going. Good job over there.
They line up at the 39. Bryant on the inside handoff. Bryant gets 7 yards on the play.
Good job over there, baby.
They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Here's the throw. Timmons makes the tackle. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He gets to about the 5 before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Norwood sweeps left.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
And it's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. So the score now, the Redskins 20, the Giants 10. He breaks the tackle. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. They'll give it off here. Jacobs fumbles it. Washington gets possession.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
Passes, end zone.
And the timing of that hit was so perfect. Just as the ball got there, he delivered the blow and knocked it out of there.
Gives it up the gut. Tackle was made by Timmons. About 6 yards in the play. And so it'll be third down. Passes to his left. Bryant gets there. Actually, wait, no signal yet. And the call is a touchdown. Thompson throws his 25th scoring pass of the season. And the point after is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He's tackled at the 25. They'll start at the 25.
Let's go.
He's going for it all. Tipped away. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up.
Get ready.
He throws right. Is there for the catch. Michael Jenkins with his 4th catch of the game. Short throw to the right. He goes up high for the catch. Jenkins makes it 5 catches for the game. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Passes it. There for the catch. The stop was made by Bullock. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Batted away. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Gets the ball away. He catches another. Michael Jenkins brings in his 6th catch of the game. First and 10. Ball on the 13. Passes the ball.
Go, boys.
Washington gets his hand on it. Washington had the coverage on the play. Gets the pass away. Gain of 9. This is the 9th play of this drive. Throws it short. Touchdown, Giants.
Way to go, Rook.
But when you have a halfback like that can catch the football, play calling gets a lot easier.
Up and good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. New York takes the field, and it would appear they'll try the onside kick.
I'm not going to say this thing is over, but it really doesn't look too good at this point. They're down 2 possessions. They just gave the other team some good field position. Tough spot right here.
Give to the tailback. Bryant gets 6 yards on the carry. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. Tackle was made by Merriman. Sean Merriman cracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. He gets another carry. Holmes was there on the tackle.
The defense is so focused on trying to make offenses one-dimensional and take away the run. Anytime you see a gain of 6 yards and a first down, that's pretty impressive.
Here's the give, and he's hammered at the 26.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Hand off to the right.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Gives it off. Brought down behind the line. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's the fourth quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
Holding offense. Repeat, fourth down. Here's a fourth and very long situation following the penalty. He missed. It's short. Merriman was there to bring him down.
Let's go. I can't hear.
The Giants will begin this drive at the 50. Bad snap, but he has it under control. Hit and drop behind the line. Jacobs with his third reception. Gets the pass away. Morrison makes the tackle. They'll hurry back to the line. Moves to his right. Sacked. That's a tough one to take, but they really don't have any other choice now. They pretty much have to go for it. Throws it. Drops the easy pick. Michael Jenkins was the intended receiver on the play. And he'll just kneel it here. That'll do it from FedEx Field. Game stats and highlights are next.